Hi lovelies, welcome back. In today's video I am going to share with you how I do my everyday makeup. Also, the audio is not working in this video as my microphone had ran out of battery. Other than that, enjoy the video. For primer, I'm going to be using the YSL Touche Eclat Blurring Primer and concentrate that on the areas where I have large pores. Contour slash bronze, I'll be using the Fenty Matchstix in the shade Truffle and apply that on the areas where I wanted to contour and define. I will then go over it with the Kosas Revealer Concealer and concentrate that on my under eye area. I start blending the contour slash bronzer area and then I'll move on into blending the concealer. I find that I use less foundation if I were to do my bronzer, contour and concealer underneath the makeup. It appears more natural and more skin-like as opposed to me doing it the other way around. I will then use a beauty sponge to smooth everything. And for foundation, I'm going to be using the Ilia Vivid Foundation. This foundation has already been discontinued, hence why no one really talks about them. But I quite like the formula of the foundation. It's quite thick, but it does blend beautifully using a brush. It feels very lightweight and it melts into the skin. To brighten up my eyes, I'm going to be using the YSL Touche Eclat Concealer and focus that on the areas where I want to brighten. I am going to use this Nichido translucent powder which I got from Philippines to set my under eye and the center of my face. For bronzer, I'm going to be using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in Dark Deepest. This bronzer smells so good and it melts and blends into your skin like butter. For blush, I'm going to be using the MILANI Baked Blush in the shade Berry Amore. And for highlighter, I'm bringing back the MAC Extra Dimension Skin Finish Highlighter in Whisper of Guilt. Moving on to the brows, I'm going to be using the Hourglass Arch Brow Pencil. I like the tip because it's triangular and it does a great job in filling in my brows. And to set my brows, I'll be using a brow gel from Wet n Wild. I'm going to be using the MAC Art Library eyeshadow palette and this one is in Flamboyant. I love the warm tones on this eyeshadow palette, especially the brown. So I'm going to dip into 3 different brown tones to define my eye. I'm going to be mixing the 2 peachy brown shades on the palette and apply that all over my lids and my lower lash line. That will act as my transition shade before we put down the darker browns. Dipping into the darkest brown from the palette, I'm going to be using an angled brush and apply the eyeshadow as a wing liner. I picked the shade because it looks a lot more natural and not too heavy. I'll then grab a smudger brush and quickly just smudge that liner all over the upper lash line to create that messy look. With a coal black pencil, I will then just messily tightline. I'm going to be using the 10-second eyeshadow from Kosas. This one is in the shade Glow. And I like to use the applicator to apply the shadow all over the lid and quickly blend it with my finger. This way it looks more natural and not too heavy on the lids. Then go back to the MAC Art Library palette and use the lighter shade to highlight my inner corner, curl my eyelashes, and for mascara I'll be using this MAC Hot and Naughty Mascara. I like to pile on a lot because I'm not gonna be wearing any false lashes or whatsoever. To line my lips, I'm going to be using this very well loved Essence lip liner in Nearly Nude to define my lips. And for the actual lipstick, I'm going to be using the LANOLIPS SPF 30 Tinted Lip Balm in the shade Nude. And this is my everyday makeup look. What do you guys think? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry if the audio didn't work. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel and I will see you on the next video. Bye!